Hey everybody, welcome back to the Food Forest. We are super excited that you're joining us here today. We have some stuff to show you inside. We have some stuff to harvest, which is really exciting, finally. But we have to talk about the main thing here. The main topic is the flies. You saw last time we made a nice solution with neem oil and essential oils, and we sprayed everything down good, and it really did a great job of taking care of the flies for about a day or two. The problem is we never got to the larvae. So I was looking for another solution. We came across this. The sticky stakes. I'll show you how these work. We put a few in. They've been in for about 2 days now. But once again, we're only killing adults. We have to use something that's going to get to the larvae because they just keep coming and coming and coming. So we're actually going to go make something and use that in there. But it's cold out here, not much going on. Let me take you inside to where the magic is happening. So they're pretty easy to use. This is sticky and it's yellow. And as you can see, the flies are attracted to yellow. Here comes one already. So we're just going to remove the backing and fold it over. So the sticky part is on the outside. And we have that, and it looks like a little yellow flower to the flies. And stake it into the garden tower here. As you can see, we put these in yesterday and they are covered. Now check that out. I mean, you can't fit another fly on there. And when I say fly, I mean that they're called fungus gnats, which is kind of a sick name, but I mean, look at that.
All right, well, it's time to harvest and to compare the BioWax tower from the regular tower. We decided to start with the radishes. As you can see right here, we're gonna pull the best radish from the BioWax tower and the best radish from the regular tower, and then we're gonna take pictures of them. We're gonna weigh them. We're gonna see if we can see any remarkable differences. We wanted to look at their roots even here. I mean, this is quite a big one. Obviously, this should have been harvested way sooner, but we're curious to see what the results are. The leaves look great. The radish is gigantic, and we'll get started on that. Okay, this is the untreated tower without BioWax tower. It's still organic. It still has fertilizer. It still has all the same things. It just doesn't have BioWax, and I was nicer pulling this one out.
Okay, side-by-side comparison. BioWax treated, not BioWax treated. Pull this bok choy now here. This is once again the BioWax tower. And you got a massive bok choy to pull out.
I mean, it is like really in there. Wow. Wow. Look at that. And I tore the roots. Look at that.
Nice.
This is amazing. Look at the new roots that are even coming out of there. Oh, we got several worms. This is amazing. Oh, here's more worms.
And the worms are happy.
The worms like bok choy. And what we'll do, but look at the roots on that. Look at that root structure. That's amazing. What I could do is the pieces that we pull off, some of these bottom pieces that we wouldn't use, which is hard in our weighing them, but like these extra leaves, because we're doing a compost, we can just throw that in there. Let the bacteria, the good bacteria get at that, and then our friendly worms look crawling back in and aerating our soil and leaving their castings and fertilizing and doing all this wonderful stuff. Just wish the flies didn't come along with it because they really do such a good job. So this, as you can see, is a gorgeous bok choy. This is in the regular one. Again, all organic still, but without the BioWax. And it's about to shoot. So this would be the perfect time, you know, before it shoots to be able to harvest it. And once it shoots, it tends to get a little bit rougher, a little bit more fibrous or whatever, but it is gorgeous. The other thing we have noticed about the BioWax versus the regular tower, one of the biggest things we've noticed is that the BioWax tower seems to harvest, like the ability to harvest comes more quickly with the BioWax tower rather than the regular tower. Everything seems to grow more rapidly on the other tower, which is one of the things we were told would happen, and it seems to be the case. So this is just gorgeous. Look at that.
And this is the bok choy from the garden tower without biowax.
So we've obviously been learning things along the way, and one of those things is what to grow that does well in the winter inside. Okay, so you have your cooler weather vegetables like your lettuces and bok choy and all that. I mean, they're doing fantastic, right? The kale is doing really well. All this is doing very nicely. The ones that grow in the warmer weather, like the tomatoes and stuff, not so much, not doing so well. But there's a reason for that. It's not that you can't grow it inside. It's just that we keep our home very cool, really over the winter more than anything. We keep it cool. It's probably at night, maybe 63 degrees or so. And it's not ideal for the warmer weather vegetables. So we didn't think they would grow that well, and we were right. They didn't grow that well inside. They're growing, but just not as rapidly as we would want or expect them. But the kale, any of the lettuces, the bok choy, all of them are doing fantastic, but they are cooler weather. We also have a lot of growth in our beans, in our snap peas, but we're not really sure why they're growing and they're flowering, but we haven't gotten anything yet. We're not really sure why, and we'll have to figure that out. The other thing is we have spinaches that really went to shoot too quickly, and we don't know why that happened either. So we're just kind of playing around and seeing what we could get. Like this spinach looks really good. We're just trying to see what we could do, what we could get out of what we're doing, and just continue to learn. Like this went to shoot.
So the solution has been poured into the grow towers. We'll see how it works out. Overall, I used about 1.5 gallons of peroxide to mix with the water to soak everything. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we get good results and get those flies out of here. But other than that, thank you for coming on the journey with us. We really appreciate it. Please be sure to like and subscribe everything, and we'll see you next time at the Food Forest.